Deputy President William Ruto had earlier been critical on specific clauses of the BBI report that was born out of the handshake between his boss, President Kenyatta, and ODM leader Raila Odinga. William Ruto's former sentiments were that the BBI did not have the desire to serve all Kenyans, but the DP has recently made a U-turn on the document. What really changed?
William Ruto's shift in BBI stand has gotten the country's attention, and the political experts are calling it a come-to-light moment and an ambitious move by the second-in-command.
Well, William Ruto is a politician and is a smart politician who understands that constitutional amendment processes are negotiated. Constitutional amendment processes are negotiated to the extent that all politicians would want to be involved, and therefore he wants to be involved. Remember, in the recent past, he has tweeted severally, and I'm glad that finally William Ruto has acknowledged that he has got a constitutional obligation and duty to support his boss, the president. The Constitution of Kenya gives the president authority, and that authority, the president exercises it with the help of the deputy president and the cabinet. The deputy president has acknowledged that. The president today is leading a constitutional reform process together with Raila Odinga, and therefore, constitutionally, William Ruto is expected to support the president.
The DP had been very critical on some clauses of the BBI, which he was categorical about the boomers of Kenya's launch of the BBI report, saying that the document had dents, but according to political analyst and Third Way Alliance Secretary General Fred Okango, those sections had been rectified prior to DP Ruto's come-out support on BBI.
This is a bill that, as we speak today, there are so many millions of Kenyans that have appended their signature, and they say, we are endorsing this bill based on the facts therein, not based on the rumor that there will be a consensus or not, based on what we are seeing today. And amending that bill at this time will mean that you are now changing the endorsements that people have already done. So I think the contentious issues that were raised by William Ruto and the team, largely they have been addressed. Look at Mudavadi. Mudavadi outlined the issues that he wanted addressed. They have been addressed. William Ruto, in his several 4 or 5 tweets, has acknowledged that Hustler Nation, their issues have been addressed. I don't see any other protagonist that is going to raise the issues so that they have another bill. If anything, the bill, the way it has been crafted, it covers, like, for example, the issues of pastoralists. Article 11 that William Ruto is very happy about today acknowledges that we must now have a constitution, or rather an economic environment or sustainable environment that acknowledges pastoralism, agriculture, and other forms of life as a way of livelihood for sustainable development. That's where all the hustlers belong. That's where everyone belongs. So his issues have been addressed. He had an issue with the judiciary ombudsman. It has been addressed. He's now a judiciary ombudsman, will be an ex-official member of JSC. The appointment will come from the, CJ and the rest. So for me, I don't see in any way of having another amended bill that will be presented before the people. It's not going to come. The bill that we have that has been published is the bill that we are going to have in the referendum, where Kenyans will have an opportunity to approve or reject.
If the BBI passes the popular vote, one is left wondering who are the long-term beneficiaries of the new constitution.
Greatest beneficiary of any constitutional amendment as proposed by BBI and others who have joined is the people, or are the people of Kenya. Today, politically speaking, the BBI is likely to come with formations. And remember, this is a constitutional amendment that is going to, happen just probably a year before election. It's going to build the momentum to election.
The political world is very dynamic, and it is highly affected by different factors. As history serves, some politicians will ride on the current constitutional referendum, which will birth many coalition partnerships. But who will tag along with who is only a matter of time. Reporting for Switch TV, my name is Joanne Kutun.